Hey there, welcome back to Japan Game Junk here. Going to talk a bit about my visit to the heart off of Higashi Hashimoto, which is in Sagamihara city of Kanagawa. Visited on the 18th of August of 2024. There was quite a bit here that was noteworthy, so I thought, hey, you know what? Let's make notes. And so I'm now recalling these notes to you at the moment. First thing that was noticed was a PC Engine Duo R system. These are they're the second most sought after PC Engine Duo after the RX, of course. And this one though is it said that the it says it works. So okay, here it said. There's no AC adapter, which those things are hard to find, by the way. The Duo Rs. Probably got to pay a lot for just the AC adapter. But it says here under the notes, no adapter, but the other store owner says that it could get it to work. It's, not really confidence building there. You know, you'd think that they would just keep it at the store with had the adapter so they could show that it worked even if the adapter wasn't included. But yeah, that's kind of dodgy there. Anyway, but it was available for 27,000 yen on the promise that it works. Although it does have a 3-month guarantee, a 3-month warranty, so that's something. They also had a 32X in a beautiful box. I mean, this is the best Sega Super 32X, as it's called in Japan, that I've ever seen as far as the box quality. 50,000 yen, but hey, if it works, it's nice. Below that also they had a ton of Pokeballs, you know? Those balls for like Pokemon Go or the Switch game where you could catch Pokemon with the ball, you know, those things. They had a ton of those things for 2,500 yen each, but I mean, why do they have so many? It was so shocking. Let's see what else. They had boxed Digimon for 5,000 yen. They're getting kind of expensive now. Oh, the Sega, what's this? Modem cable. But this is the cable that lets you actually connect two Dreamcasts together to play against each other. 15,000 yen, boxed and all, but wow. I was very surprised. Anyway, next thing I noticed was the original Sega version, the Sega brand of the VGA box for the Dreamcast to have better graphics and stuff. 15,000 yen. But the cheaper Game Tech brand, which is the most common you find in Japan, 4,000 yen. Big difference. Yeah, they also had the Dreamcast keyboard adapter that lets you play any keyboard. You know, not the USB keyboard, but you know the old computer keyboard. You know, inputs. I think it's called a PS2 input. But yeah, they had an adapter there. So instead of using the Dreamcast keyboard, you can use the regular old like PS2 keyboard plugged into the adapter on your Dreamcast. Not sure what you'd play there other than Phantasy Star Online, but you know, there you go. Or the typing games. I guess you have a great keyboard that you love to use that's old enough there, and you want to play some Typing of the Dead or whatever, then it can be an idea. They had the biggest Kirby stuffed animal ever made for 45,000 yen. This thing was huge. I mean, huge. Bigger than almost any person I've ever seen. Last Gladiator version 9.7 digital pinball for the Saturn, 5,500 yen. Used, of course. That's kind of crazy. I have one of the earlier versions. I don't know what the difference is, but yeah, wow. I'm guessing this is rare. This is also surprising. The Knights, the analog controller and Knights game included in the box was 11,000 yen. That's it's kind of it's kind of expensive, I thought, compared to most. And it also said Seikatsu Keisatsu Nyoi ga arimasu. So it has the smell of having been used a lot, like in someone's lifestyle. So it smells used, it's trying to say. Dynamite Heady for the Game Gear, cartridge only. Only 1,800 yen, cheapest I've ever seen it. What else was here was, the so it's the new Sea Story pachinko game. Where you have the very large-breasted Marine, it's her name, character there, swimming around in a bikini. It's the that ocean very most popular, probably the most popular actually. Yes, pachinko game in Japan history. 4,000 yen for this version. It's an older one, of course, but yeah, it's if you want to have your own pachinko machine, they're cheap to find in Japan usually, and this is one example. The Famicom Family Computer, so the Japanese NES there. They had a set which was the system, Famicom, the robot blocks, and the robot gyro set. All of them completely boxed for 25,000 yen. All together to get as one set. It's convenient. I think if you were to piece these together from buying them in different places, you might have a slightly cheaper price, but not by much. So if you just wanted all this stuff in one spot, that's a pretty decent thing there. Flicky for the SC3000/SG1000. 3,000 yen boxed, but the box is in rough condition. But yeah, it's kind of a cheaper version of this game. And let's see, I think then that might be it that I saw that was so noteworthy. But yeah, if you do really enjoy your retro stuff, this store was not too bad, and I do recommend it quite a bit. So anyway, please take time to visit this store in Sagamihara, and you'll probably find something you'll like. Thanks so much for listening, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.